Coronaviruses in animals. Coronaviruses are part of a large group of viruses that can cause disease in animals and in humans. The name is derived from the spike proteins that are attached to the surface of the cell membrane. These viruses usually can cause lower and upper respiratory infections and other diseases. Coronaviruses and bats are closely related to one another. Bats are a common reservoir host for coronaviruses, and some coronaviruses are zoonotic viruses, which means they can be transferred from animals into humans. Severe acute respiratory syndrome was an outbreak that happened in 2002 and was thought to have originated from bat species, specifically the horseshoe bat. Genomic sequencing showed that the genome of all bat SARS-like coronaviruses was almost identical to those SARS-like coronaviruses that were isolated from human samples. MERS, or Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome, is a viral respiratory disease that was caused by a novel coronavirus. Current scientific evidence suggests that camels are a major reservoir host for MERS coronaviruses and was the animal source of MERS infection in humans. Camels potentially transmitted the virus to humans through close contact. Coronaviruses have also been seen in oceanic ecosystems. Coronaviruses that infect marine life are different than those that infect humans. One of the first evidence of this was in 2008, a white beluga whale was discovered to have a mammalian gamma coronavirus, and beluga whales that had this virus were shown to have signs of severe liver damage. Dolphin species were also found to have coronaviruses. Bottlenose dolphins were found to have fecal samples of coronavirus, and the dolphins did not show any signs of infection or any signs of symptoms. Minks are a relatively new species to show coronavirus infections. Minks in Denmark have been found to contain a variant strain of SARS-CoV-2. Minks can act as a reservoir host for SARS-CoV-2 and pose a risk for virus spillover from minks into humans. The study shows that the variant strain has a moderately decreased sensitivity to neutralizing antibodies, which means it could potentially be effective against possible vaccines. The impact of this is coronaviruses derived from animals have led to several different pandemics and have had global effects. The study of these viruses is needed to help prevent future pandemics from happening. Also, the research of these viruses are needed to help develop viable vaccines and possible therapies for those who cannot take vaccines.